Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today we are driving the brand new BYD Atto 2. Finally I got it on test drive, even though I waited for a few months now, and I'm quite excited. I drive it for 2 days. I was quite excited to see it and to understand it a little bit better, because there are so many people and reviewers that kind of complain a little bit about the battery being too small and the range being too small and the charging speed being too small, but they don't understand the idea of this car. And I try to understand it, and I finally managed to understand it after I have it for 2 days. The idea with this car is like that. On short, is one of the most efficient electric car you can buy today. Small battery, low weight, 1570 kilogram for an SUV electric. It's really good, and it has very good consumption. So if you want to have a car that the most cheap to run electric car, from every single kilometer you can get the most efficiency, the most safe, I think this will be the best car. I mean, you pay, let's wait and let me show you exactly what kind of numbers you will get from this car. So this is the key, by the way, lock and unlock. You understand it. It comes with keyless entry, so basically you can also press here on the key, or you can lock and unlock pressing this little button right here, just like that. Electric folding mirrors. It comes standard with 17-inch rims, also on entry-level version, also on the top of the range version. More about all these detail and information I explain you in the review video. Definitely check out the review video to find out more information about it. So now, inside, because we have the top of the range version, it comes also with ambient light, it comes with 360 degrees camera, it comes with parking sensors on the front. What else? It comes with wireless charging right here, but more about that I explain a little bit in the review video, so definitely check out the review video to find out more. Electric adjustable seats for the driver, also for the passenger, normal pedals. And I love the fact that it has plenty of space down here under the center console. USB-C, USB 2, 12-volt port, and plenty of physical button to change different settings. And what I like very much about this Atto 2 is the fact that it's set up to be comfortable. So the seats are really soft and plushy, and they are made from ecological leather, so leatherette. They don't use animal leather, and it's very, very plushy. It's on the soft side, the same as the suspension we will talk about as we go in the video. But overall, yeah, this is the car. Anyway, let me give you some information about the car before we start. I put the key here, press the brake. This is the start system button. This is the way it looks when you start it, and it has a very nice layout. I really like. It's very modern, very nice, plenty of physical button. Ergonomy, it's very, very good. So yeah, one of the best ergonomy out there. You have physical button here on the steering wheel, down here, so everything you want to change, you can change it very simple. Even the climatic system, you have it here on the screen, so basically you can change from here the climatic system. If you go down here into the settings, you can even change from here. You see the temperature and also the vent speed, which is great. Now, I want to give you some technical data, and then we will start driving, and we will talk as we go in the video. So first of all, it's offered 2 versions. Both of the versions will give you the same basically motor, the same battery, so it's no other options, just front wheel drive, one electric motor in the front, one 51.1 kilowatt hour battery, 45.1 kilowatt hour usable. It's an LFP battery. It's a battery that's very safe. It's the BYD Blade battery. It's one of the safest battery. You probably know that. Also, it's one of the most longest battery, because you can charge it, discharge it up to 3000 cycle, so you can also reach 1 million kilometers. It's possible, which is really good. Also, the range of the car, 312 kilometers, but in the city BYD claimed that you can reach 463 kilometers, which is very good. And it's very, very, I would say, very possible, because I get very good consumption from my test until now. Consumption combined 16 kilowatt hour, in the city 10.8. We will see, we will test it in this video. Charging speed 11 in AC, 65 kilowatt in DC. Also power of the car 177 horsepower, 290 newton meters, 0 to 100 in 7.9 seconds. Top speed 160 kilometer per hour. It comes with independent MacPherson suspension on the front, torsion beam on the rear. 1570 kilogram, as I tell you, is the weight of the car, which is incredible for a electric car, and 11.5 meters is the turning circle. 16.5 centimeters the ground clearance, 17-inch standard. The price of the car start at 30,500 euro, and for the top of the range version 32,600 euro, and you get much more goodies, and I will explain you as we go. So the idea to understand a little bit more is that the battery is smaller, the car is lighter, and then you are very efficient, so you get more kilometers for less energy, if that makes sense, than you get on other car. For example, if I compare it with my Tesla Model S, which have a 103 kilowatt hour battery, where you use 200 kilowatt, that use double more energy for the same kilometers that you use with this BYD Atto 2. So if you want to have a car that's super efficient, an SUV super efficient, that should be one, you know. And it makes a lot of sense to have smaller battery, lighter car, better efficiency. As long as you don't drive long distances often, then this car make a lot of sense with the battery, with the size. And why you need more charging speed when you have a small battery, you charge it also in 30 minutes, like you charge a bigger battery. I have 103 kilowatt hour battery, and I have faster charging speed, like 100. Most of the time it's charged with 100, 120, but I still need 30 minutes, 40 minutes to charge it. And this car the same, 30-40 minutes, and you charge the same battery. So yeah, anyway, check it out. Here we have physical button for different regenerative mode. So you have two regenerative mode, regenerative power, standard, and you have high. And here you have different driving modes. We have eco, normal, sport mode, snow, those four modes. And we drive in eco first of all. Here we have some physical button for climatic system and so on, auto hold button, blind spot, and this is the gear selector, which I love. It's amazing. I find it one of the best. Wireless charging, and here we have some possibility to see different views, like what happened with energy in real time, consumption, cumulative consumption, tire pressure, duration, and average speed. And then from here you can kind of customize if you want to see, yeah, and change different settings. And yeah, I'm not going to go in more detail because I explained you that also in the review video. So anyway, I want to reset the consumption and we start driving. But before that, I want to set up here something. So we go to energy, high, discharge, energy, no, vehicle, driving control, steering wheel assist on comfort mode. You have also sport, brake assist on comfort mode, and safety features. We go here, blind spot detection, rear cross, traffic recognition, intelligence, speed, attention. What is this? Intelligence, speed information, the driver assist feature, monitor real-time road speed, limit information. Okay, it alert the driver expects that this one we can just disengage, so we don't have that warning. And we have, like, what else I want to see? Driver control, driver perception. No, I want to go here to the ADAS, and here on the safety features we should find this one on drive. Not here, where is it? I don't remember exactly where cabin perception here, because I want to deactivate this radar that sees the camera and then it says you're not paying attention, you know, which is not true. But in general we can still drive it. And I want to show you also the navigation system, which is amazing. I love it. I like the map very much. I like the colors, I like the graphic of the map, I like how easy it is to go around and doesn't have any lag or something like that. You have a lot of information regarding the traffic, you have a lot of information regarding the charging stations. You can find all the charging stations on the map, and you have also all the Google point of interest right here, like restaurants, wherever. You have also the ratings from Google. If you see here all the ratings and stuff like that, and once you set it, it works really quick. I like it. Plus you have a button here that if you press it, it shows you until where you can drive with the energy that you have right now. You can see until where you can go. It's so cool. And now it says like we have 85% battery, 258 kilometers, and let's drive it. Finally we drive it. Good visibility, very good visibility in the mirrors, by the way, very good. You can adjust it from here super easy, but you have also visibility, good visibility around the windows, because it has this A-pillar a little bit higher, and it's kind of a squarish look inside, which is great. Remind me a lot of an Japanese car. Now, turning circle, it's great, it's easy to drive. Also the steering wheel, it's assisted, super comfortable. Those seats are plushy and nice. The top of the range version come with heated steering wheel, heated seats. The entry-level version not, just to keep in mind. You have a tall driving position. It's pretty silent inside, and first impression when you start driving, it's very smooth and pleasant. There you can see what happened with the energy in real time. Let's reset the consumption, because this is something that I forget. I press this and now it's reset. Okay, so the past 50 kilometer, this one cumulative consumption. You know what, I think we can basically reset all the consumption, just to make a better idea. Where was that? I don't remember. System, no, I think it's on vehicle here. It should be here or not. I don't remember where was the consumption. Why I forget. Where is the consumption, man? And I want to show you something else before we start. Why I forget. It should be somewhere here. It's not here. Energy, here on the energy consumption. Reset, clear data, everything. It's clear now. It's everything clear, man. So let's drive it. Good. Perfect. And the 360 degrees camera, and then I'm done with it. And this is the heated steering wheel, by the way. You can turn it on, and you have also auto hold, by the way, and you have the vehicle image here with the 360 degrees camera, which I find one of the best 360 degrees camera on the market. Is just fantastic. You can see from every single angle. You can choose to see left, right, left. It's super good, love it. Anyway, let's go back here. Let's drive it just like that, and then we will see as we go also what kind of number consumption we can get. But yeah, first impression, good visibility. You know, this car, it's made to be driving really relax and not too fast, not dynamic. It's not a dynamic, sporty, crazy car. It's just a car that you go with your family, you go to work and home, you go in short weekends, you go, if you drive, you know, most of the time up to 50-100 kilometer daily, this car is just perfect. Depend on everybody needs, you know, but I would say for daily driving, for most of the people, the range that this car have, it's more than enough. And you will see that I was so impressed and I was amazed, you know. I'm driving right now on high recuperation, so you can see when I release the acceleration, even though I'm on high, surprisingly is not very strong. The regenerative brake is not very strong here, so you don't have one pedal drive. And those two type of regenerative brake, if I go to standard right now and I leave it on standard, it's just like more of an rolling, right? And then you go to high, and even though at low speed it's more of a rolling, which is impressive, and that's why it make this car so efficient. Of course, I wish to have here on one pedal drive, that will be awesome, and the recuperation to be stronger because I like to drive like that. But if this will make the car more efficient, then I choose this. And by the way, regarding the suspension, they were set up to be comfortable. Look at this over those speed bumps. They sound really good. So the suspension, good quality. They sound good, articulation, the bushings and all that, arms. They are comfy, they feel plushy, they are not stiffer. That's the thing. They are not, this car is not designed to be driven sporty. So look at this one more time. You hear deep sound even on the rear. So this car have better suspension than most of many other more expensive cars. So I'm impressed. And yeah, as I said, efficient, very comfortable, on the comfortable side. Of course, they are not all positive, you know. If you want a sporty car, stiffer car, this might not be for you. Also not super dynamic in corners. But if you want a comfortable car, relaxed to drive, simple to drive, then this car will make a lot of sense. There on the left side, it shows you with how much power it's recuperating the energy, by the way. Right now we are on high, and you see accelerate, release, and you see -1 kilowatt, and you see and now it's rolling at low speed. It's becoming to roll, you see. After certain speed, it's just becoming to roll. You have to press the brake in order to recuperate a little bit more. So it's not one pedal drive, and it's not very strong. But overall, very easy to drive. Steering wheel assisted, comfortable. Tall driving position, which help you a lot to see from above everything what's going on the street. And it's also pretty quick. I mean, 177 horsepower is more than enough. You can see here I accelerate, and I'm in eco mode, and it's accelerating very quickly. I think it's a fantastic car for the roads here in Romania, which are not so good. Plenty of bumps and holes, and the car, it feels so comfortable over them. You basically don't feel it. I think the seats helping as well a lot, because the seats are very plushy and soft, and they get the vibration from the road as well, but also the suspension, the way they set up, it's very good. And you don't hear too much noise from the lower end. You don't hear too much noise from the suspension and articulation, which is very good. That says a lot about, you see that, about the quality that they put in those suspension. I'm surprised, you know. They you know, BYD do this really good. Most of the cars are very comfy side, you know, like on the Mercedes side of the, yeah, without the sport part, side of the things. So don't expect BYD to be a super sporty car. It's just super comfortable, and I love that. You know, it's on my taste, because I love to have a comfortable car more than have a dynamic car, because most of the time you want to be relaxed. You don't want to have pain. You don't want to have those super stiffer seats like many super expensive cars have. And you know, sometimes I prefer like that. I prefer to have a comfortable car. So for me personally, I like it like that. Steering wheel is very assisted, simple to drive, and also quite direct. The steering, it's quite direct. It has a little bit of delay in the middle, like most of the car now. Tesla bring also this delay on the new Model Y. Not sure why they choose to do that, but they bring it. But overall, now on high, you feel like when you have more speed, you see the recuperation is more powerful, up to 22. If you go to standard and you have higher speed and you release it, you have very, very, very small amount, maybe half amount of recuperation. It goes down to 9 kilowatt. So yeah, at high speed you feel a little bit better the recuperation and how they use the recuperation. You see 10 kilowatt and it's still feeling like rolling when it's when you release the acceleration. Man, I like so much the softer suspensions. I almost have the impression like I'm driving my Tesla Model S, which have air suspensions. Wow. Yeah, definitely. I'm really curious at higher speeds, also in twisty, super twisty roads. I didn't have the chance to drive it on super high speed or twisty roads, but wow, it sits so well. It sits so well. I'm definitely impressed. I didn't expect that, because I see so many reviewers outside. So many reviewers complain about the stability, complain about the car, like it feels like a boat and shit like that. And indeed, it feels a little bit. It's not sporty, but it's not bad. In curves, it's definitely not bad. Go back to high. I wish, although, to have a stronger recuperation and not using so often the brakes, but at least the brake pedal feels fantastic. Feels very good quality. It's very well set up. I like it, man. Wow. But the car sits well on the curves, better than I expected. Now let's set up the autopilot. Just press this button. You set the speed from here. Yeah, just like that. You go to 95. And you keep it there, and right now the car is doing the job. So it stay between the lanes, accelerate, and you can see right here, look at this, and it's doing the job. And you can see also it's warning you from time to time to keep your hands on the steering wheel. It stays between the lanes perfectly. It doesn't bounce around left and right. It's the same system as BYD use it also on other models. Now it's braking, because the car in front is braking. You can choose the distance between the car in front from here. You can make it farther away or closer, how you want it. And because the car in front is braking, my car is braking too. Wow, it's so easy to use, you know, it's so easy to set. You see everything there so clear. You have also navigation very clear, very simple to change different settings. And you know, the car have single glass, it doesn't have double glass, but surprisingly, yeah, this kind of speed, 85 km per hour, I don't hear too much noise. I basically don't hear noise at all. 17-inch rims with Hankook tires. Hankook is one of the best tire manufacturer when it comes to electric cars, efficient tires. Now go to 100. What? And even if it's windy today, I don't hear too much noise. I was expect to hear a little bit more wind noise, because it's super windy and you don't have double glass, but surprisingly, wow, at 100 it's very good. Yeah, great job BYD, great job. And I think also I don't hear too much noise from the tires. And this part of the road, if you know my reviews, I always say this part of the road is quite bad in terms of asphalt. It's not so good quality, so you hear some noise. But I guess the tires are so good, and because you have 17-inch rims, help a lot, because you have a lot of gummy, help a lot, take all the vibration and sound. You hear a little bit, but I was expect to hear a little bit more noise. So yeah, from this point of view, it's very good. Again, autopilot, it still work, and it's working extremely good. Stay between the lanes, accelerate. Wow, gorgeous, gorgeous job. Yeah, totally pretty solid car. Again, look at this, it's doing lovely. If I want to change the lane, I like the fact that when you change the lane, it doesn't deactivate the autopilot, and now it's engaging again. Look at this, and now it's engaging again. It sees the lanes and accelerate and brake. Wow, great job. Really great job. Look at this. I like also the way it shows you the directions on the highway, because in this way you can understand a little bit better in which direction you should go, and that's very important. Now release the acceleration. You can see we recuperate with up to 32 kilowatts. It goes. I'm really curious what's the maximum recuperation, but I guess it's up to 65 kilowatt. You cannot recuperate more than you charge, but it's more than enough. Basically, it's more than enough. Surprisingly good. Surprisingly, the car, it sits so good. When you take the curves, you don't take it in a sporty way, you take it in a comfortable way, and it doesn't feel like it's push you back too much, even though the seats have good side support, so it holds you very well. You don't feel like the car is pushing you. It's taking the curves in a very, very nice, comfortable manner. And I don't know why when I drive BYD, and this is not first time when I feel that. I feel it also in Sea Lion 7. I don't know, it has something like Mercedes has. I don't know. Maybe it's my impression, or maybe it's true, but it definitely feel in many moments like you're driving a Mercedes. Now I put it in sport mode. Wow, and the car become more responsive. It's a front wheel drive, so yes. Wow, bro, it feels nice. Wow, I like it. I like it the way they set up. No freaking way. Man, I like so much the way it feels. Wow. Love it. I love it. I don't know why. I love this feeling. Softy, but in the same time good feedback to the wheels, to the steer. But soft and nice feeling. Yeah, it's not a sporty. Don't expect to feel to feel everything on the road. You don't feel nothing. It's like, I don't know. It's really good. The suspension are really good setup, really comfy. Press the acceleration all the way down. Yeah, it's accelerates pretty slow. It's not a sporty car, but it's still more than enough, I would say. Now, over 120 you start to hear some wind. It's normal because of the shape, that's why I was surprised. But up to 100 kilometers it's really good. Over 120 you start to hear some wind hitting the car, but very stable at this kind of speed. The car sits very well on the road. I like it. But you hear some noise. Yeah, the wind noise is definitely here at 130. But the stability of the car, it's incredible. It sits very well on the road, even at high speed. Very stable, very good. Good visibility, very quick. Even at this speed it still gives you power. Even though it's not a sporty car, you have more than enough power, man. It's just the wind noise that is the only thing that I wish to be different. Otherwise, very stable car. And it's a front wheel drive. Of course, it's not, as I said, it's not a sporty car, it's not a crazy dynamic car, but for what it is, it's doing the job perfectly. So I think so many people will love this car. So many women will love this car. I think there's perfect. And even me, I like the driving feeling. The only thing that I wish to have on the car is just a better sound insulation, better range maybe, even though it's very efficient. For me, I need more range because I do long trips often, but other than that, I like it. I definitely think it's a better car that I was imagining before I take it to the test and drive it and so on. Right now on high, recuperate and press the brake. Yeah, and of course a little bit stronger recuperation will be also awesome. If this is something that they can do from software update. They can make the recuperation to be more stronger. You know, maybe one pedal drive or maybe another level. We have 2 levels, standard, high. They can put another one super high or something like that. But overall, it's fine. And I like the pedals because they are smooth. They are good quality. The pedals are very, very good quality. Good and easy go around in corners. Great over the bumps. And by the way, Tesla Model Y, the old one, have super much stiffer suspension than this one. It was not so comfy like this one. This one, it's very comfy. It's like 30% better than the other one. And you know, Tesla in general, it's set up the car to be more stiffer, more sporty, and it's not always something that you wish to have. So for example, I like Tesla a lot, but I want to have soft suspension like this one have. You know, I wish to have a Tesla on the option to buy a Tesla with this kind of suspension, soft and nice like that. But for the moment, the only option is air suspension on Tesla Model S, which I also have, and I feel like they're very similar with this one, even though there are air suspension, so they should be better, right? And I don't know why I feel like it's like very similar with this kind of comfort. Yeah. Anyway, lovely and soft, and yeah, from the comfort point of view, you can ask for more. If you want a sportier car, of course, BYD offer you Seal, which is great, and they have also other options. Look at this one acceleration. Oh, it's push you back. You still have plenty of power when you accelerate. So I would say it's more than enough power here to cross past other cars, to go around. Don't think you need more than what this car offers you. And when you press the pedal, it feels so refined. It has auto hold, by the way. It has all the safety features and the things that you basically need on a car. Don't think you need more than that. And the buttons are also well placed here, so it's exactly where it's supposed to be. Let's see the consumption. 9.6. What I told you in the review video, I told you in this video, this is the car. I hope you get the idea, even though I don't think I express myself very clear and very good. This car, it's crazy efficient. If you want to get the best price for your energy, or if you want to get the most efficient car, this one is probably one of the most efficient car you can buy on the market, SUV in this class. So last time when I get such a good consumption, I remember, was such a small light electric car, also with a small battery. Look at this, I have under 10. It's crazy. And I drive on the highway, I drive high speed, 130, you see 120, 110, exactly how I do all my tests. We drive in the city right now and we see what kind of numbers we can get. But 9.6 kilowatt hour, it's out of this world. I mean, how many cars, and I test so many cars daily. This will be definitely the title of the video, also the review video, one of the most efficient electric SUV. Look at this. And that's why I love to make those videos and not stop it and do it with you, because you can see yourself how I drive, and you can see yourself what was the conditions of the consumption of the trips, and I'm crazy impressed. Let's see until the end. Anyway, I will switch back to view, and yeah, it's, you know, the more I drive on BYD, the more I think maybe one day I switch to BYD electric, of course. I definitely think they have amazing cars. Look at this BMW X5, how long it is. They make it a limousine from BMW X5, the old model, you remember? Yeah, I didn't expect that. Anyway, yeah, as I said, the more I drive a BYD, the more I think about buying one in the future or owning one, because I like this comfort. This comfort is something that you cannot get on Tesla. If you're a comfort person like I am, and I like to drive comfortable car, that's why I buy Model S with air suspensions, because I want more comfort. And yeah, the other models, I was hoping that Model Y bring more comfort on the new models, but it's still sporty, stiffer. I'm not saying it's bad, it's great. I mean, if you want a sporty car, but if you want a comfortable car, I want to have this option too, right? And this one is really good for the price. 30,500 euro entry level, 32,600 euro. It's fantastic. If you can get some incentives, some discounts, man, you can buy this car under 30,000, and I think it's a great deal. Even though the range is not huge, it's very efficient, and when it's efficient, you pay for the kilometers much less than someone else is paying. So yeah, it's exactly like gas. If you have a consumption of 20 or you have a consumption of 10, for the same kilometers you spend more money. But yeah, here on the electricity the same. If I have consumption 20 or this car have consumption 10 right now, right? Yeah, it's half of my Tesla Model S. If I drive my Model S on the same road with climatic system on 22 degrees, I will have 20. I will have double consumption, right? So the end of story, and the simple end of story, look at the turning circle. Can turn it so easy. It's good. The end of story is like that. You pay half for the same kilometer as you would drive a Tesla Model S for the same trip with this car. So if you're a person that really pay for the electricity and don't have solar panel, and you have to go to the charging station and you pay a lot, and the charging station are expensive and so on, then you want to have a more efficient electric car like this one, because this one is probably the best, one of the best, most efficient electric car that I drive. And I drive almost all the all the electric cars. I drive them, all of them, from all the cars manufacturers. I don't know if it's someone that's missing. Probably the Lucid Air and the Lucid and some of them. Yeah, but probably it will come soon when I have time to film it and to drive it. But otherwise, it's one of the most efficient electric car in this SUV segment. In this segment, at least, for sure, 100%. So yeah, next time when you look at the size of the battery, you have to look also at the consumption, because the more electric cars we will have on the market, on the streets, the more important will be how much energy they use, you know. Yeah, of course, if you have energy for free, it doesn't matter. But if you don't have energy for free, then it's matter the consumption, and the more expensive it is, the more it's matter. Anyway, that was the trip. put it in reverse again. Those amazing 360 degrees camera, easy to drive, easy to park, smooth feeling in the steering wheel. Lovely car. Yeah, overall it's a lovely car. Of course, will be fun and good if they would offer also a bigger battery on this platform. You know, that would be cool. Anyway, 10.2 kilowatt hour. This is the consumption, and we can go also in the menu here to see more detail. Where was that? Here, energy consumption. You see how it works? Just like that. It goes up and down, and you can see also on that graphic when was up and when was down. I mean, when I was on the highway, accelerate, it goes up, and then it goes down, recuperating, and you can see the time and all that stuff. And yeah, I guess, yeah, that was the video, guys. I hope you get some useful information from this video. I hope the video was useful. Of course, will be awesome, you know, on the same platform, on the same car, to have a bigger battery somehow that allow you to go over 500 kilometers, you know, just to be there. But overall, I think even this car with even this size of battery have plenty of people. Most of the people, I'm pretty sure that they will fit really well with the car. And even me, even myself, if I don't do the long trips, this car will be more than perfect for what I need. That was the video. I hope you get the idea. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the full review with it, because I show you the interior, exterior. We talk about multimedia and all that stuff. Will be really interesting, so stay close to see that. Thank you for watching, guys. Stay safe, and we see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.